Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is Making It Happen with Mary and I am Mary. Today's video, you guys, I know I didn't post a video yesterday, but today's video is going to make up for it because we are going to do a review and comparison of one of Bath & Body Works' latest drops for fall 2. And at the end of this video, I know y'all been waiting for my backyard tour. It will be at the end of this video, so if you want to see that, stay tuned. Today's video, though, we are going to be talking about whipped honey and vanilla. Just launched with Autumn Drive as well as Sunset Woods. You guys asked and you will receive updated reviews and comparisons on both of those. Y'all, on the lips today, I am wearing Bun Hun from Bang Your Beauty by Mary from our Thick Thighs and Sugar Highs collection. Smells and tastes like a Cinnabon, super pigmented coverage. And y'all, this coming Friday, we are doing the restock of all restocks over at Bang Your Beauty by Mary. Friday at noon, we are restocking Midway Mischief. We are restocking Thick Thighs and Sugar Highs, as well as the lip glosses will be restocked as well. And all of our summer collections are being moved to clearance, so make sure you get on there at noon. I know a lot of y'all been begging me for a restock on these collections. Make sure you get on there and take advantage of this deal. And make sure you're signed up for email notifications if you're not already, because I have a few other surprises up my sleeve, and you will only know about those surprises if you are signed up for email notifications. Okay, let's get into this video though. Okay. If you saw my fall 2 haul, can you tell I'm excited today? I did a first impression on whipped honey and vanilla. Love this one. It is honey drizzle, blossoming neroli, and whipped vanilla bean. Damn it. Hello? Yes, you guys, even I sprayed some on my skin today. I have been wearing it and testing it out for the last few days. Love this. I will say when I did my first impressions, it definitely gave me a very creamy vibe, very reminiscent to one of the scents we're actually going to be comparing it to. But what I can tell you is this, you definitely get honey in this fragrance. You get vanilla. It's very creamy, very cozy. Initially, it starts out like a beast, but I will say within about 2 hours, it dried down considerably to a very light fragrance. I did get about 4 hours total of wear out of it, but from like the 2 hour mark on, it definitely was much lighter than it was initially. But I really do love this. I think this is going to be a great, cozy, creamy, vanilla, honey type of a scent for fall. I think it would layer beautifully with other scents as well. But let's get into these comparisons because, oh, I got a few. I've been seeing stuff all over social media and we're going to hop into it. Somebody did ask me if I would compare it to Honeycomb. Yep, from their wellness collection. I think that's what they're calling it. Yeah, this is the Honeycomb Perfume Mist. This is literally has notes of sweet shea and golden honey. This is definitely shea and honey. I have grown to love this fragrance, but in comparison to this, yes, there's honey in here. However, there's a tremendous amount of vanilla as well. There's not vanilla in here. Vanilla and shea are two separate things. Do I think they would layer beautifully together? Absolutely. Another one that somebody I saw on TikTok was comparing it to is Milk. Y'all know how I feel about Milk. Oh my goodness, yes, honey. Milk has sugared oats and whipped milk for a creamy, cozy scent. What I love about this one is you can actually pick up those oats note that's in here, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is extremely lactonic, very creamy, very yummy, cozy, delectable for nighttime. Really any time of day, but I prefer to use this as night or at night. I prefer to use it in comparison to whipped honey and vanilla. No, there is so much more like depth to whipped honey and vanilla. There's also that honey note in here. In comparison, this one's actually a little deeper, and I don't consider this a deep scent. Do I think these would layer beautifully? Absolutely. Another one, I saw this on Instagram, and I kind of had to do a double take. I can kind of see where they were going with it, but to my nose, again, this is all my perception of fragrance. I know a lot of y'all agree with me, but there are a lot of people out there who don't agree with me. But I did see someone on Instagram comparing it to fresh vanilla blossoms. This one has scent notes of suede petals, soft sandalwood, and vanilla bean. I do like this one. This is another one that took me a while to grow on me, but once it did, I was so glad I did not declutter it. I do like this one a lot because you do get the vanilla, but you also get this beautiful soft sandalwood that's kind of in the background. It's not a bright sandalwood. It's not a spicy sandalwood. It's not a deep woody sandalwood. It literally is just enough to give it a little bit of depth, but still has this beautiful vanilla, a slightly floral touch to it. In comparison to whipped honey and vanilla though, no, this is actually so much sweeter in a lot of ways, and it has honey in it. There's no honey note in fresh vanilla blossoms. This is like a very light, airy, floral vanilla with the teeniest bit of a base of sandalwood. There's no floral in here, and there's no honey in here. So that is how they differ, at least to my sniffer. Now, the last one is the one you've probably been waiting for, baby. It is none other than Wrapped in Vanilla. Come on, focus. There we go. There we go. Yes. Love this scent. If you've been missing this scent, you are aware that Banger Beauty by Mary has a spot on dupe. In fact, I've been told mine is stronger. It is called Vanilla Embrace. I believe it is still in stock currently. Go check it out. Wrapped in Vanilla is soft vanilla, velvety sugar, and chantilly creme. Oh, God, I love that scent. So freaking pretty. In comparison to whipped honey and vanilla, there's definitely a vibe about whipped honey and vanilla that's very reminiscent to Wrapped in Vanilla. But again, there's a honey note in here, and I think what really makes Wrapped in Vanilla unique and even more stand out, in my opinion, because if I had to choose, y'all, I would go with Wrapped in Vanilla, but this has that chantilly creme, which gives it like a deep, creamy, almost like a buttercream type of a note that's in here that's definitely not in here. On first spray, this absolutely gives me the vibe of Wrapped in Vanilla, but as it dries down, you can definitely pick up those honey notes. I still don't pick up any neroli in here, which is kind of sad because I love neroli. I think had I picked up neroli a little bit more, it would have made this even more stunning. But I do like it, and I do think it's more of like, there's like actually even the teeniest bit of spice in here when you compare the two of them side by side. Absolutely. Whereas this is all gourmand, vanilla, creamy, yummy goodness, 100%. And when you smell them side by side, there is a definite difference. I like them both, but I am absolutely in love with Wrapped Vanilla. This could be a love at some point in time, but it's not there yet. We still getting to know each other, girl. We getting to know each other. Yeah. But anyway, that is my review and comparison on whipped honey and vanilla. What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you are sticking around and want to see my backyard tour, please continue to watch. Again, I don't live some luxurious lifestyle. I don't have like a massive backyard thing, but a lot of people have asked me over the last couple months, can we see your backyard? Can we see your backyard? I do take a lot of pride in what I have transformed my backyard into. It is my oasis in the world. It is my happy place besides fragrance, and I love it back there. I try to spend as much time as I can with friends and family in the back, and if you want to see it, stay tuned, and don't forget to get over to Banger Beauty by Mary this Friday at noon, and make sure you're signed up for email notifications because you will receive an extra special little something. Yeah, but enjoy the backyard tour, y'all.